take a 1-hour flight to Iloilo to check out the match between the Meralco Balts and the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings. Arriving a few hours earlier before the players, we decided to go do a head start on our Iloilo tour. This is Santa Barbara Church and Convent. Founded in the year 1760, the National Historical Commission of the Philippines declared the church and the convent a national landmark in the year 1991. And in the year 2013, the National Museum of the Philippines declared it a national cultural treasure. A few hours have passed now, so we head back to the airport to check out the arrival of the players. It's been 4 years since the PBA has last visited this city, so you can only imagine how excited the Ilonggos will be. These guys are here to play basketball. But when you come to a place for only once in a while, you gotta let the city know you're here. And tour the city they did.
Anjo! Ano sabi mo na ang idol na tayo magkala sa hometown mo?
We'll be passing the Grand Plain subdivision, which is the place of Anjo.
We find ourselves at the Iloilo Crisis Center located at the Molo District. The facility provides shelter and protection for the abused, for the abandoned street children, and to the women that were victims of violence.
This is the Crisis Intervention Unit under the City Social Welfare and Development Office, Iloilo City, and this center caters to abandoned, neglected, and abused children of Iloilo City, which also caters to minors who are children who are in conflict with the law. They're so very happy and they're so very excited and very thankful that the PBA visited the Crisis Intervention Unit, and these children really appreciate and they really love PBA players. These players serve as their inspiration of these children who are abandoned, neglected, and abused. So much joy because of the presence of the PBA players this morning.
It's always good for the PBA to get involved all these CSR events, and for us, the Balts going out of town, we look forward to spending time with less fortunate people or fans or whoever other people we can interact with and when we go out of town. Well, I think it's important for the PBA teams and players to give back, hopefully be role models for these younger kids.
This is a special moment for the children as it is for the players. For guard Anjo Karam, who hails from the city, it is a time to cherish, a time to give back.
It's always good to give back, no? Gusto din namin magpasalamat sa lahat na sa pagsuporta nila sa PBA, and malaking bagay sa amin na makapaghalubilo kami sa mga fans din.
To all the PBA players and organizers, thank you so much for making our abandoned, neglected, and abused children happy here in Iloilo City.
It was a short visit from the players, but for these women and children who've gone through the worst, this encounter with the country's pro ballers is something they can hold forever. It is a fact that with a smile, they can say, I met those players. With that being said, we continue our tour of Iloilo. We head out to our second church, the Haro Cathedral. The church is home to the image of the Lady of Our Candles, which is displayed on the front facade. On February 21, 1981, Pope John Paul II visited the cathedral and declared the Lady of Candles as the patroness of Western Visayas. Next up, we check out the Casa Marikit. Built in the year 1803, it was the home of Marikit Havellana and husband, former Vice President Fernando Lopez. It is a 200-plus-year-old home, but still very well maintained. This place is open to the public. For only 50 pesos per head, you can check out the ancestral home that contains many items with such sentimental value. The hardwood floors, the chandelier, the different artwork and memorabilia, all well kept. Afterwards, we take a stroll on Calle Arrayal. The name is Spanish for Royal Street. The historic street is located at the old downtown district city proper. The street contains restored old establishments that are still in use to this day. Before calling it quits for the day, our last stop just had to be something that would stay in our heads for a while. Something that our mouths will remember. This is La Paspachoy. It is a noodle soup that typically contains pork organs, chicharon bits, and beef. There was just no other way to end our tour with this bowl of happiness. The Gin Kings would go on to defeat the Morocco Balls. Like in anything, there are winners and losers. But the way the Ilonggos hosted our short stay here, it only reminded us to start planning our next trip to this beautiful province. A city that has even some more for us to explore.